Men are the absolute worst pieces of trash in the world. So this girl would have you think on TikTok. Now, it's no secret that I'm a fat fuck. And I'm also not that attractive. Not a good start to the video, but let's just skip ahead of that. So, it's no secret that everyone in the beginning of the year always wants to go to the gym, you know, they have New Year's resolutions, you know, they start off for a good month going to the gym, feel good, take a week-long break, and that week-long break soon turns into a month-long break, and then a year-long break, and then you find yourself never going to the gym ever again, only to realize months later that you're still subscribed to the gym membership, and you have to cancel it. But in order to cancel it, you have to go into the gym and actually cancel it, so you just look like a complete fool when you realize, I haven't gone to the gym in like 6 months, so I want to cancel this subscription because I'm a fat, lazy fuck. But that's not the point of what we're going to be talking about today. Today, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already seen this video. A lot of you guys have already seen it because people like Pyrocynical, Kavos, and even Moist Critical have made videos on it. So I'm kind of beating a dead horse here, but I feel like this was too important of a topic for me not to talk about, given that I myself am a man. Yes, I am. Get triggered. If you're not, then get the fuck off my channel. But I'm a man, and I feel like as a man, I feel the need to stand up for the man community, as if that hasn't been a community since the dawn of time. But let's just say, my fellow men, I'm here to stand up for you, and I'm here to tell you all that men are not all bad, and men are not the scum of the earth, as this girl, Jessica Fries, would have you think. So on her latest TikTok, she posted a video of her working out in the gym and basically trying to frame this guy who was merely glancing in her direction as this creep, this dude who was trying to move his way onto her, this dude who was just being a nuisance in the gym, and how he's such a feral, carnivorous man who constantly thinks about sex. And despite what you've been taught in your gender studies classes, that is not at all how men work. In fact, most of us don't even talk about sex, especially when we're hanging out with each other. Like, I was hanging out with my friends about a couple weeks ago, and the subject of boobs came up 0 times. You know, we talked about life, work, video games, politics, all kinds of other stuff besides boobs. So let's have a look at the evidence that this girl has provided in her TikTok as to why this man is the scum of the earth, the absolute worst, and just needs to be castrated the second he gets out of the gym.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when they're sweeties. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral.
Already off to a wacky and wild start, aren't we? Wow, immediately upon starting the video, already calling him feral and already saying that he's a piece of shit, and immediately putting in a stare counter for very, pity amounts of staring. Like, what the fuck was he even doing there? He wasn't doing anything other than looking in his peripheral field of vision. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm bored or wherever I'm just like chilling, waiting to do something, I tend to look around too. There's been many times where I've been to an amusement park that there's nothing to do. My phone's dead, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, huh, this queue is pretty nice, you know? And according to this woman, even just a slight little glance in her direction is him staring at her. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Stare at the wall? And I know the argument could be brought up that there's a TV right next to him, but let's be honest. Half the shit they show in gym TVs is like fucking Grey's Anatomy or some Spanish channel. So no one's gonna understand that. So yeah, she literally starts off by calling him feral, and he's a piece of shit, and that he stared at her for too long, despite the fact that he literally just went like that.
There's mirrors everywhere, so it's like you can easily catch people. Act. Oh, this is nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on to the 35s now. I want you to watch very carefully.
Yeah, just go ahead and throw in another stare counter. He stared for all of, I don't know, maybe 2 seconds, whereas a normal creep would stare at you for about 2 minutes. All he is doing is looking around. He is in the gym, resting in between sets, which is something that people do, I would think, because I don't go to the gym, as you guys can clearly tell. I don't go to the gym, nor do I do any makeup or plastic surgery. Again, as you guys can also probably tell, with how... Believe me, okay, I know, it's really hard to look at. How do I know? Because every time I post a video with my face in it, it gets a little bit of view, and I get it, okay? I understand. This is not pleasant to look at. Every time I look in the mirror, I do one of the... I want to vomit, but you know what? I gotta live with it, and I'm okay with it. But why would I go to the gym when I've got something as amazing as We Fit? And if you don't know what We Fit is, get on my level or get the fuck off my channel.
Just watch. The 5 adds £5. These are the great.
Yeah, he is literally just glancing, like, very briefly in her direction. Because, again, what the fuck else is he gonna even stare at? The wall? The fucking floor? He'd look more crazy than he looks now, staring at the wall or the floor, than he would just glancing around. You know, again, this is something that people do. When they're not doing anything, they tend to just glance, they tend to just stare. Even with me, just talking to you guys, I'm not even talking to anyone, I'm talking to my camera right now, but even I just, like, you can see my head moving around and constantly, like, looking up and looking down and doing all this shit. He's not doing anything wrong, he's literally just resting in between sets and just, like, glancing in general directions, whatever way his eyes just happen to point. Why is he walking over? Because it's a public fucking place. It's a public gym. This is something that people don't understand, is that in public places, you are allowed to walk by people and you're allowed to ask them things. That'd be like if you're in Universal Studios and there's somebody recording themselves and you go up to them really quick and be like, hey, excuse me, where did you get that donut? Get away from me, you're making me so uncomfortable. What? And the donut, where'd you... Men just make me uncomfortable. You're a man and I would just want to know where you got the fucking donut from. Yeah, it's like, why is he walking over? Because he's in a public place and something that he probably needs is over by you. Again, she literally just said it right there in the video that he would literally... Why is he walking by me? Because he's grabbing a cleansing wipe to wipe off the equipment that he just used, which props to him, because I can't tell you how many times my friends have said they've gone... Because I have friends that go to the gym. They have told me so many times that I've sat down and some sweaty behemoth man's back sweat it's disgusting. And I would imagine it's disgusting because I've sat on roller coaster seats that have a bunch of sweat and just nasty shit all over them. And I don't want to deal with that. So props to this man for actually taking the time out of his day to actually clean off the equipment that he just used. Again, a good man who's actually doing something, and she's trying to portray him as some feral monster, I guess.
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
Yeah, right there, she totally changed her tone of, meaning that she's not genuine in what she actually thinks right now. She's just doing it mainly for clout, and she's trying to send the message that men bad, women good. Now, this is the part of the video that everyone has seen. This is the part that has gone viral. This is the part that everyone is talking about on Twitter and TikTok and YouTube. Which, again, I kind of make my... Which is why I don't go on Twitter for news stuff like this. I always watch, like, Moist Critical, or I always watch Pyro Live, because they come up with... They actually talk about shit in a very sensible way, in a very sensible manner. And, you know, it's not the best idea to go to Twitter for your local news and everything. Again, they're trying to cancel Mr. Beast for doing a genuinely good thing, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that in another video. As you can see, this girl puts all this random fucking mumbo... Listen, girl, you're saying a whole lot of nothing here. That's all I'm gonna say. Some of the shit is just like... It doesn't, like, process in my brain how she put this in a video and thought, oh yeah, people are going to agree with me. Because you know damn well, when she posted this video, she expected to get tons of admiration and tons of, like, you know, support and tons of people being like, yes, girl, you stand up to those pigs, those monsters that we call men. Like, look what the fuck does she... Look what the fuck she puts on screen right here. What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? Threatening violence in a gym despite the fact that the man has literally done nothing. Imagine walking past someone in public, and because you walked past them, they're now they're now putting in a video that they want to rip your penis out of its socket. Threatening violence on TikTok. Super good. This is why I don't want kids. What about this warranted kids? There's no kids involved in this situation, dude. What about, like, this is why I don't... Why? Because he glanced over at you in a gym, and even if giving her the benefit of the doubt, which you should never do, even if he wasn't staring, even if he was staring at her, what the fuck did that have to do with, I don't want kids? He's an adult. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But this is the comment that got most people to turn against her. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Now listen, I myself am 21, it's on my ID, it's on my birth certificate, I'm literally 21 years old, and unless I'm missing something crucial, or critical, or important, the age of consent is 18, I believe, at least in my country, at least in my state of California, in the United States, the age of consent is 18. So unless I'm missing something big, which I know I'm not, I'm just saying it for dramatic effect and a joke, underage 21-year-old. Wow. It really is happening. You can be any gender you want now. Now you can be any age you want. Fuck it. I'm gonna be 18 for the rest of my life. I'm 18. That's it. And I'm also underage. And I'm also he, him, is, skirt. That's my pronouns. Hi, welcome to Gen Z. This video, it just infuriates me because what has he actually done other than glanced over at her a couple times and tried to be a good person by helping her out? I just don't understand what she thought when posting this video. I don't understand what was going through her mind other than men bad, woman good.
I gotta be careful. I gotta be fucking careful. Can't be too fucking...
Oh my god. And then she brings up this fucking political stupid ass bullshit. You can see she's almost on the brink of tears for absolutely no fucking reason. And then she says, adjusting my shorts because I think I'm the problem, blaming myself because of the deep-rooted misogyny I was brought up with. That is not the key issue here. Nobody is in the wrong. Nobody would have been in the wrong if you hadn't posted this video. If you had just gone about your day and gone home without posting this video, nobody would have been in the wrong. Because you never said, I mean, to be fair, you were saying this shit behind his back, so you're still technically in the wrong. But let's just give her the benefit of the doubt and say that you went home, didn't post this video, didn't say all this mean shit about him, then nobody would have been in the wrong. We're all hunky-dory here. But instead, she has to bring up this fucking political, fucking biased-ass misogyny bullshit when all he was doing was glancing and looking around the room in a public place, as well as getting a wipe to clean the machine that he just used, and trying to help you, only for you to very kindly, as I should add, say, no thank you, it's okay. So again, no one's in the wrong here if you hadn't posted this video. But because you posted this video, now you're the villain, and now everyone knows your deep-rooted thoughts towards men. And they say men don't have issues. We very much do. These are the issues that we have to go with. Now, I'm afraid to step in any gym because I'm worried if I breathe in the general direction of a woman, I'm gonna get called out for being a fucking creep and a pedo, and also, I need to go to jail and I need to be castrated. And again, they say men don't have issues. Now I'm afraid to go into a gym. I was never gonna go to a gym in the first place. Again, I got Wii Fit. The fuck do I need a gym for?
What part of me working out by myself looks like I'm a fucking damsel in distress? I'm not. I feel unsafe. I feel unsafe.
I feel unsafe. I feel mad. I feel like I lose brain cells every fucking time I go on Twitter, which is why I try to stay away from the homepage. I only tweet funny shit. You guys have seen my tweets. You guys know what I tweet. Overall, fuck this woman. And then I think this all was more so of a publicity stunt because literally the day after she posted this video, she started promoting how she was going to go on Twitch and talk about it. And yes, she did release an apology, but that's a whole nother side story that I don't want to get into right now because it's literally just, oh, you're too stupid to understand what I meant. And I just don't want to get into that, all right? My brain is already fucking rotted enough, and I feel if the more I keep talking about it, the angrier I'm going to get, the more risk my channel is going to be at being terminated, and I just don't want that on my channel, okay? I want to talk about this stuff, but I don't want it to be terminated. I don't want that. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Just, men are not all bad, okay? Don't believe everything you see on the internet, and don't support her, because now she's gained, like, a huge following from it. She got, like, over 500,000 followers now, I believe. But, yeah, with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Probably didn't, because it was just me talking about some stupid-ass girl in the gym. So with that being said, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in every single day, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. PokeTom is out. Stay awesome, guys.